Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? I hope everybody's awesome. Thank you for coming out to my crazy live stream. I definitely appreciate it. What I don't appreciate is the air raid siren going off. I mean, I know they gotta test it, but man, every week that thing freaks me out. Every single week that thing goes off and it freaks me out. Oh, man. Ah, crap. Okay, so we're going to be playing some War Robots today. I hope you guys are ready because we are about to go do it to it. Let me try and get everybody's comments up on the screen here. That way I can actually read them. That would be very good. All right. That looks just about right. I see we got unidentified. What's up, my man? Raptor, good to see ya. We got Saint, but yeah, we're gonna be trying these old weapons on meta robots for the most part, and the Invader. Hank, dude, what's up, my man? How are you today? I hope you are awesome. I appreciate everybody coming out to the crazy live stream. I see Lex Luthor. All right. I've always liked these weapons, but I mean, they're pretty old, and I'm sure they're probably outdated at this point, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if these are playable. I mean, I figure if I put them on everything and play them for a couple of hours, I should get a really good idea of how good or bad they are. We'll start off with Mr. Invader. Alright, so the normal Revenant is really good, but it's a weird robot. The robot really needs all the bells and whistles. And you got to get it charged up. Like, if you don't have all your amplifiers charged up and stuff, it's really squishy. On a good run, the Revenant can be amazing, but on a bad run, it can die really quick. So, it's not a cheap robot to play, I would say. It needs all the bells and whistles. It needs to be maxed out. It needs a maxed out pilot, the right drone. Basically, that thing needs to be fully set up. And if it's not, it definitely suffers. And even when it is, if you don't get all the amplifiers and stuff charged up, you're going to struggle. I'm not in my box. What do you mean? Did my camera move? Oh, hold on a second. My camera, how did that happen? Alright, thanks for letting me know. I don't know, that's weird. Now we're back on the box. Who is shooting me? Would you guys stop it? Hold on a second, there's like 15 of them over here. One thing I do like about these weapons is you don't really have a reload time. The question is, are they going to do any damage? That guy is taking 0. Alright, he took no damage. I wish you guys would stop shooting at me. I don't appreciate it very much. Now, these weapons should go right through shields, which is a nice thing. Unless you're the guy with... Aw, crap. Here comes a... Whoa, he got the mothership. Holy crap. That dude just stomped my face. He stomped all over my face. What drone would I recommend? For the Revenant? Alright, so I think one of the best runes you can get is probably the Showdown, because that thing will heal the heck out of you. If you take damage, it heals you. Pascal, I think, is pretty good. But Showdown is generally what I would run on the Revenant, just for all the healing. I think the regular Revenant's a little bit hard to play, but it can be pretty good. Alright, we need some beacons really badly here. Now these weapons do go through shields. They did not seem to be hitting that guy when he was in the air, however. So these are really good for taking out swords and damaging Amits. I mean, they may not be the world's best weapons, but yeah, pay really close attention to how much damage I get after the game. I'm going to try not to drop in the Titan on this game just to see how much damage these weapons do. I mean, if I have to drop the Titan, I will, but my goal is to survive and not have to drop that. We'll see how she goes. Alright, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Somebody help me. There's a Bjorn trying to push. Hey, man. Yeah, come on. Uh-oh, someone's behind me now. I can't see what's happening. They got my field of view all messed up. So far, these weapons are feeling okay. I mean, they're not the best, but they're not feeling bad so far. So far, so good. Alright, let's check out the damage. My team lost, unfortunately, but, you know, we did our best. We tried. You can't win every game, I suppose. Hey, Vish, what's up, my man? How you doing today? Hank Dew says the spike is not the best, but for free-to-play players, they are not bad. I would agree. Almost 7 million damage. Honestly, that's pretty decent if you think about it. Yeah, that's not bad whatsoever. I mean, I only got 3 kills, but I got more damage than most people, and I didn't even drop my Titan, so... So far, these are looking promising. Actually. Joey says they are kind of bad. I don't know, man. They look pretty good to me so far. So far. Darth, what's up, buddy? Awesome to see ya. AI, hello, hello. Alright, Peter, what do you mean by a damage blocker? Do you mean damage resistance? Do you mean like a shield that blocks damage? I'm not sure what exactly you mean by damage blocker. Now these weapons go through energy shields. Now, of course, if somebody's got damage resistance, I mean, they take less damage no matter what. I don't believe these had any damage mitigation. Not that I can remember, at least. Oh crap, there's 2 Amets coming back here. That might be an issue. Hey, I'm on that beacon and they just took it while I'm on it. Something doesn't add up here. Why are there so many people shooting at me? I'm just one guy. Leave me alone, turds. Alright, hold on a second. This is not fair. Alright, let's get rid of this dude really quick. Alright, how is he doing that much damage? I mean, I'm in a vector with the ability going, and somebody's got loads of extra damage going on there. I don't know if he had one of those things attached to him or if there were multiple people shooting at me, but man. Somebody was hitting hard. Now, these don't really do much damage to Mr. Amet, unfortunately. Oh, crap. Alright, we're going to bring this guy out. Bam. Come on. Nope, he's going to go No! That's not good for me whatsoever right there. And he somehow survived that. We got a little bit of a problem, guys and gals. Alright, whoever got him, good job. Aw, man. Bam, take that, sir. Yeah, these weapons just have way too long of a reload, unfortunately. This robot is really squishy and the reload is terrible. Alright, my team is not doing well. My team is not doing well at all. Somehow they're just wrecking us. I mean, they're just wrecking us. I'm not a big fan of being wrecked. But what can you do? Unidentified says that's why we got it for free. Oh, what? The Titan? No, the Titan's really good. It's just squishy. You gotta use cover well and not get shot is the thing. Nonik, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Daniel Sykes, what's up, my man? Yeah, I mean, bottom line is when a new robot comes out, as time goes on, more and more and more people end up getting those things, so you will start seeing more of them. Up until the point that they nerf it and it's not that great anymore, we'll probably just see more and more and more of those on the map. Dara says, I've been thinking about playing this game only when you're on to help. This game is a lot of fun, Darth. Ooh, wow, that was a full squad. No wonder we got beat up. The game's a lot of fun, but I mean, if you start a brand new account, it's going to take quite a while to move up into the leagues and stuff like that. Or you gotta, but it's just like, you know, just like any other game, you either gotta be really, really, really patient or bust out your wallet and spend a huge amount of money. It's an awesome game, but yeah. It's designed pretty much like most mobile games. Alright, we're gonna go try this again. Unfortunately, my team did terrible, and the other team was very strong, so we lost that one. AI says, do a 5 beacon runner team with them. I don't know what you mean there. I mean, beacon runners are great if you, honestly, if you're on a really good squad, you could easily get somebody with like a dedicated beacon running hanger, and that would come in really handy, actually. That would come in super handy. Alright, that guy's invisible in there. Let me see if I can get him really quick. Oh man, he went back into a phase shift. Hold on a second. Alright, he went right back into the ability too, didn't he? That's not... Uh-oh. We might have a little bit of an issue here, I think. My teleport, dude. There we go. Wow, they're doing crazy damage again. Somebody is hitting hard. How's he not... What's the range on these? Is it 200 meters or is it like 150? I don't remember. I know they got really short range. That guy was pretty close and it wasn't really hitting him, so I'm not really sure what was up with that. Wow. Alright, let's bring in Mr. Invader. So I will say this, on a lot of robots, these feel fine, but they will not damage an Amit. What's up, Mino? Raptor? How you guys doing? A 5 Loki hanger would be crazy, huh? Oh, he teleported. Hopefully my teammate finishes him off. Somebody got him. Alright, come on. Hurry up and grab the beacon. There we go. 5 years later. Hey, Lena. What about 150 Tensor drones? If you're asking about a giveaway, no, I don't have any Tensor drones. I'm not sure what you're referring to exactly. Ah. Alright, hurry up and go down, sir. Alright, he's got too much healing. Is anyone behind me? No. You know what? I think these do have a 150 meter range, huh? I thought it was 200, but I guess it's 150. Alright, my spider is very, very slow. Hey, you... Oh, crap sandwiches. Alright. Oh, he went into the blinky thing. That robot's really hard to deal with. These weapons are unfortunately very weak. I like this Titan, but I do not like these weapons, but I figure we'll play them on the live stream. I mean, everybody's getting a free one of these with, you know, the weapons, so... Oh, crap! But if somebody gets close to you in this, you're gonna have some problems. Alright, stop that, sir. That's not very nice. Oh, there's a shield. Take that. Somebody finish him off. Ah, yes, somebody got him. Alright, I got something for you, sir. Bam. Aw. He got me. He got me. Crane and Basilisk, I don't know why. I just don't like... I've never liked those weapons, even when they were brand new. Some people may enjoy them, but I'm not a fan of those, honestly. They don't work for me. I think they recently buffed them and they did become a lot better, but they're still not one of my favorite sets of Titan weapons. However, they're probably better than a lot of Titan weapons right now. I think they're a decent enough set of weapons, but what I've noticed is some people really like them and some people don't, so they're kind of hit and miss, I guess. Alright. What's my favorite robot in Titan? Vish, I don't really have a favorite Titan. The one I probably play the most is the Bjorn. I find I really like being durable. Generally what I normally do is I find the most durable Titan at the current time and I play that just because I enjoy durability. When it comes to my favorite robot, right now I have the most fun with the Invader, even though the Invader is not the world's greatest. Even though the Invader is not the world's greatest, that's a brutal hanger. That is a very brutal hanger. Alright. I was going to say something and I forgot. Good job to both teams. Donkey. Two Amets. That's a nice hanger as well. Alrighty. Good job, guys and gals. Good job, guys and gals. K-Fed, what's up, my man? Yeah, the reload really makes those weapons suck. If they had a faster reload, they might not feel so bad. But I will say this, the way the game's always changing, the way they're rebalancing things, the way they're adding new things, this game does change pretty quickly. Like every couple of months, the game is very different. For years, the Fenrir was my favorite robot, and I still really like the Fenrir, but what the crap was that? But I'm having a lot more fun with the Invader than the Fenrir right now. Alright, so right now I'm going to be a distraction to the enemies, maybe beat a couple of guys up before they kill me, and hopefully that will allow my team to grab a couple of beacons really quick. That's like, so far, alright, this is working out, but nobody got the beacons, okay. So I went in there and I sacrificed a robot and nobody got the beacons. So that did not work out actually. What is up with that guy? His robot's moving all kind of like erratically and weird, and it's doing some strange stuff. Alright, look at this guy. Get out of here, sir. They're doing some weird stuff too. I guess when you get super speed, things get a little weird. Alright. Let me bring out my vector. I'm gonna go try and grab this beacon. Oh no, they've got a Titan out already. No, stop that, stop that, stop that. Oh my gosh, he got me. Alright, so this is not going wonderful. Alright, you should have not left that beacon, sir. When you get a beacon, you're supposed to protect it, and he did not. That worked out for me. Bad for them, good for me. I have no weapons on this robot. And... ouch. Oh, I don't even think I have a drone on that robot right now, do I? Probably not. That is not the person I was trying to pick up. Holy crap. That was a crap burger right there. That was a big old slice of crap sandwich and a half. Goodbye, Mr. Guy. Remember, these things shoot right through shields. I don't know if we can say that these are good, but they're usable. So far, they're usable. That's about the best I can give them so far. Man, that was a rough game. That was definitely a rough game. Try Fenrir with those weapons. Problem is, I don't have any more of those weapons. They're all completely used up. I had to upgrade I had to spend like half an hour upgrading 3 weapons just to set this hangar up, so. When I tried to upgrade them, the game was being really, what's the word for it? Like really laggy and slow, so it took forever to level those up. But unfortunately, I don't have as many of those ready to roll as I would have liked. Alright. Groom Fox says, can I join you? You got a beacon runner hangar. You know what? I got an idea. Alright, this guy had 24 kills. How? How do you get 24 kills? Oh, man. What's his average? Let's see what his average is. Average is 8 million damage and 8 kills. His max damage is 88.5 million. I'm not really sure that that's possible. I don't think there's any way you can possibly get 88 million damage in the game, can you? Alright, so how about this? This might be kind of fun. Groom, post your player ID. I'll invite you to a game. Let's run some duos with you guys. Every game, I'll pick a new duo partner. That'll be fun. Let's try that and see how that goes this week. That might be a fun way to do things. The Thinker says anything is possible after Leo and Nuo pilots. MMIRAJ Mirage, am I saying that right? How you doing today? How to counter the Ankysaur as a free player. When it's up in the air, hide from it. When it lands, try to get back to it really quickly. Oh, I can't copy. For some reason, it's not letting me actually copy your ID. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me adjust something that should fix that really quick. So the Ankylosaur doesn't necessarily have a counter. Other than if you have the Kuroko Hippo weapon, sometimes you can do enough damage to one-shot kill it. And when it lands on the ground, you got to be quick to get over there and smash it really quick. Copy, there we go. It is not an easy robot to play against, honestly. Alright, let's see what happens here. Hank Do says, Tethbot is great for taking down an Ankylosaur. Yeah, you know, Teth teleports. Teleporting robots like Scorpions, Revenants, Teth, those work out very well, that's for sure. Anything that can teleport over to it when it lands should do a great job. Alright, so next game we'll try and get another player in. Yeah, let's try duo. We'll try duo squad and see how it goes. Stuff like this is kind of fun sometimes. Tampax tampons. What in the world? Ha! Dude, move out of the way. I'm coming through. Or at least I'm trying to. You gotta wonder, is Tampax paying that guy to advertise for him? Oh my goodness. Why did that guy disconnect or something? He's just standing there doing nothing. I don't know what he's trying to do, honestly. He must have disconnected. Yeah, these weapons are usable, but they're not wonderful. They're good enough to play, but I wouldn't want to have these on every robot. They're great for taking out swords. Tampax time. That's just a crazy name. You can't see my screen? Oh, crap sandwiches. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I put the thing up there to sort out some issues. All right. Please stop shooting me. Oh, we got a double kill. All right, you got to stop that, sir. I don't appreciate it one bit. No, I don't. Yeah, these really do have a short range, don't they? Good thing I'm faster than that guy. Yeah, you gotta get really close to the Ankylosaur. I mean, bottom line is, if I can get close to him when he lands, he's gonna be in trouble. There we go. Someone else got him. He killed his robot, so I couldn't get the kill. That's very dishonorable. That's very dishonorable. That player is what I would consider to be a big old turd burger. Turd burger, turd burger. Dishonorable turd burger, guys. Oh, man. Alright, let me bring this thing out. Bam. What in the crap? That was unbelievably strange. That was mighty weird, I must say. Hello, sir. I'm coming. Oh, it's a freaking Titan. Alright, this guy's on my beacon. I gotta go make sure he doesn't take it. Dang. The games are weird today. There's people lagging. At times my robots have moved funny, other players are moving. Look at that. I think we got some sort of lag today. I would say the game is definitely lagging today, or other players are lagging. I'm not sure which one. Somebody's lagging. And I do not appreciate it. Uh-oh. I see Edward. I'm being surrounded by... He's leaving. Alright, the guy's out of here. This is ridiculous. Oh man, somebody's got some nasty weapons, and I do not like it. Please hurry up. There we go. Somebody got him. Whoa, what's that about? Alright, there's definitely something weird happening here. Did you guys see that weirdness? I don't know what it is, but something weird is going on. What is shooting me? I can't even figure it out. Alright, I'm going to bring in something a little bit stronger because I think we need it right now. If we want to win, we need to get some beacons really quick. I mean, we kind of have the lead here, but not by a lot. Problem is, there's 2 people on my team left and 4 on their team, so I think that's going to put us at a really big disadvantage. And I'm slow as a turtle here. Alright, let me grab this beacon. Ah, we're losing the center. Great. Alright, we're pretty much... I think we're kind of... We're done here, aren't we? What is that guy doing, man? He just like did some sort of flying leap around the map. Stop pushing me, sir. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Thinker says, by the way, try throwing people with your vector. It doesn't work. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't work for me, so. I've never been able to get it to work once. Alright, good job to both teams. We got our butts kicked, but we tried. We tried. Let's check out my teammate. Oh, expert. Let's check out my teammate's hangar. He's got a Mender, Sports Condor, Leo Mark II Phantom, and a Loki. Bedware. Oh my gosh, you got a Golem and a Shoots? Look at that. Good game, good game. Alright, so Lex was the first person to post his ID there. So I'm going to grab Lex for my duo partner on the next game. Good game, guys. Good game. That was fun. We lost, but you know what? We did our best. Create squad. Let me grab Lex, this one. I believe the throw is actually is a bug, Titan. My understanding is the throw thing is actually a bug. I'm not sure how you do it, but supposedly it's a bug. Alright, good game, good game. That was a fun one. Groom says, 3 Teth targeted me. Unfortunately, I think you're a little underleveled for champion gameplay, but it's, you know, it's all about having fun, right? As long as you had fun, that's all that really matters. All right, here we go. Try Mauler. I was just playing Mauler a couple of live streams ago. It's definitely good if you know how to play it. So if you go watch the last live stream, like I hadn't played it in a couple of years, I was really rusty with it. So the first like 75% of the live stream, I sucked with it. Then towards the end, I started getting the hang of the Mauler again, and it was doing pretty decent. So if you know how to play the Mauler, it's actually really good. It's not exactly easy to play, however, but I think most people, if they put one in their hangar for a couple of weeks and really learned it, you could have a lot of fun with that Titan. What's happening? Nah. Oh, oops. Alright, that guy's got some crazy speed here. So one of the major problems I'm noticing with older weapons is they don't really do a lot of damage when you're fighting like Amets and Vectors. These are good against most robots, but they're not good against the new stuff. That's the issue here. I can fight a Rex with these, I can fight a you name it, but the brand new things that are really durable, these weapons just don't really do much to them. So again, I like these weapons, but they could definitely be better. They're not horrible. Now, out of his ability, it's doing nice damage to him, but as soon as he gets back into it, pretty much nothing. Stop that, sir. I'm trying to shoot you. So the extra shield is nice. Not having a reload is nice, but there are definitely better weapons out there. Man, these enemies got meta everything. Holy crap. Oh man. Hank Do agrees with something I said by 100%. Not 98, not 99, 1 million. Oh wait, I mean 100. That's the same thing, right? Close enough. Close enough. Oh, son of a butt sandwich. Someone's got a butt seps. Alright, we got a little bit of an issue going on here. Wait, what is that? Is that a Kaji mine? Something, I just saw something land over here on this beacon. I don't know what it was. But that's never a good sign when you, maybe it was something one of my teammates threw over here, I hope. Oh gosh. I am in a really bad spot. I'm surrounded by turds, man. Red turds, gotta be dead turds. Get your turd robot away from mine, man. Come on, Rich Coil, kick his buttocks. You can do it. You can do it. Ah, Darth has downloaded War Robots. Awesome. Yeah, I think the first like 30 minutes or so you play, you're just going to be playing against like the computer. So after so many games, you'll eventually start getting into games with real people, Darth, but the first like 30 minutes is actually kind of fun. I always enjoy it. It's actually easy though. It gives you kind of an idea of how the robots move and stuff like that, so it's just kind of good for getting a feel for like the physics of the game, I guess you would say. Now once you get into the battle with the real people though, it gets pretty challenging at first until you level some things up and whatnot, so matchmaking is a little wonky on some of this stuff, I would say. Bam! Crap, he's got the blinky thing. How do you know? What the heck? How do you know when the blinky thing is done? Oh my gosh. There's no indicator that his ability is ending. It's a I don't like the way that works. Alright, we got beat up. Let's see if anybody else wants in. Lex, that was fun, my man. How do you upgrade the weapons? Basically, you click on the weapon and then hit upgrade. "12 seconds for the ability." Yeah, it's hard to time that, unfortunately. Alright, good job to both teams. We got beat up over there. Alright, so Darth, look at this here. Alright, Butch wants in. I think he's the next. I'll grab you in just a second. Alright, so if you find a weapon... Let's see, here's something that's level 1. So you click on it, you click upgrade, and then you can upgrade it with whatever silver you earn from playing. And then that's pretty much same for robots and weapons. Hopefully that helps. Copy. Custom game. I don't want a custom game. I want a squad. Son of a butt. I hate this thingy. I don't like that thingy dingy. Not at all. Alright. Oh, that's Big Sticks. Alright. I recognize that name. Alright, we're going to drop in just a second here. Let me get this fixed up. Alright. Alright, guys and girls, let's go do it to it. No, Darth just downloaded the game unidentified. Alright, here we go. Do I do hangar reviews? Not really. I tried hangar reviews a few times, and there is one thing I will say is there was a lot of complaining, a lot of angry people. Some people didn't like, people get mad. Just hanger reviews was not fun for me whatsoever. Like, I actually did a couple of live streams where all I did was review hangers. And after like 3 or 4 of those, like, I'm never doing this again. So it was not a pleasant experience, unfortunately. First off, there wasn't enough time to do everybody's hangers. Some people agreed with what I said. Some people disagreed. There was a lot of just complaining and arguing, and people who were unhappy because they, didn't get their hanger reviewed, and it was really just chaos. It was complete chaos. It was really stressful for me as well. I don't know why, I just, it was a bad experience, honestly. Yeah, a lot of people are definitely angry, Edward. But honestly, I mean, it would take me like 5-6 minutes to really look at somebody's hanger, go through, give my opinion and thoughts. And when there's like 60 people in there trying to get a hanger review and it takes like 5, 6, 7 minutes, everybody's in there spamming their IDs, review me now, and it's just like, oh my God, man, chill out. I'm doing the best I can here. It was terrible. It was terrible. Not everybody, some people were acting like animals. Some people were like honey badgers in the chat. You're like, oh man, don't do that. That guy's shooting me in the face. Wow, he's healing up like crazy. Did you see that? Twice he was shot, and both times he went back to full health instantly. What's he got on that thing? I wonder what he has that did that. What drone does that guy have? I can't really tell. Looks like someone's got a seeker. Oh, they got a luchador out. I'm in a bad spot, but this robot's really designed to take a huge beating. Man. Stop that, sir. I'm gonna get that one. Alright, perfect. Ooh, somebody killed that guy. Good job, good job. It looks like, what in the world just happened? Put me down, you big brute. Who is shooting me in the buttocks? Sir, get your robot away from my buttocks. I don't appreciate it. Alright, my team appears to be doing very good. Edward says the word for that is entitled. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of entitled people in the world, I've noticed. Yeah, I just don't think I'm really gonna do hanger reviews anymore. It was not an enjoyable experience whatsoever, so I'm not into it. No matter how I do it, I don't know. I know how people act these days. There's a lot of cool people out there, but there's a lot of people who misbehave and can't contain themselves, so those people ruin it for everybody. They definitely ruin it for me. Darth, your player ID is random, but you can change your name in the game. Darth, if you go If you go over here, hold on a second. Click on the little gear. Hit rename on the right hand side, and then you can change your name to whatever you want. I think it does cost gold to change your name. I'm pretty sure the first time, though, you can, I think, wrong button. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I guess. Something looks weird. All right, so either that kicked him out. All right, who wants in next for the next game? Big Sticks, good game, buddy. Anybody want in next? Loki, what's up, buddy? Tanish, how you doing today? Oh, all right. So if you're talking about them changing the black market for an event, I mean, sometimes they do that. Normally it doesn't really last that long most of the time. I don't really remember how many days those actually run, but it feels like there was an error. Let me try this again. I keep hitting the wrong button because I suck. All right. For some reason, I'm not able to invite you. Your account is broken. It's broken. What's up, Pepsi? How you doing today? Does it work? All right, yeah, there are different servers. I'm not sure which one you're on, Dark, but yeah, I think there are 3 or 4 different servers in total. Let me try a legend. For some reason, that ID is broken. What the hell? Alright, we got problems here. I can't pull up the keyboard. Hold on a second. Something is majorly wrong. Alright, what in the poop sandwich? There it goes. Alright, there seems to be an issue. You know what? I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick. I gotta pee. I apologize. I'm going to restart the game. I'm going to restart the game while I'm doing this because something is wrong, maybe. Let me restart this, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom. Be right back. Be right back. So either there was some sort of update or... All right, let's try this again. So I don't know if there was some sort of an update or what's causing the game to malfunction, but something weird is definitely going on. Wrong freaking button again. I suck at that. Yeah, I knew something was off there. Alright, this was the... Okay, Legend. Let's see if you're still on. I still got Legend's ID there. Oh, Loki out on a VPN. I think your VPN broke my game, man. Alright. This one worked. Loki, I'll try and grab you for the next one, my man. Alright. Rez, what's up, buddy? Rez says poopy music. I'm not so sure that's a very nice thing to say about that music, man. It is not poopy music, sir. It's just nice music. It's just regular old music. Bam! Take that, sir. What's he doing? He's like walking in place. Yeah, these weapons are great until you have to fight one of these robots. And then they don't do anything. They're not doing anything. Oh no! Alright, the enemies do not like me, do they? I think they're trying to kill me, guys. I mean, that's so rude. I can't damage him at all. Let me focus on... he went into the blinky thingy. My gosh, this is rough over here. Everybody's like crazy. Everybody's super crazy. Get that guy. My robot's crazy. Their robots are crazy. Everybody's crazy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Something just hit me really freaking hard. Man, this thing is a beast. Ouch. What? Oh my god, they freaking stopped me. Ugh. I feel like I am being bum rushed over here. And I do not. What in the crap is that junk, man? Where is it? Oh my goodness. I am not a trampoline, sir, so please do not bounce off of my face like that ever again. Somebody kill him. I'm gonna tell you what, man, these enemies are nasty. These are the nastiest of nasties here. I don't know. I don't think this is going well, unfortunately, but we are doing our best. Yeah, it's a freaking princess. I hate that thing. Stop pushing me, you jerk. How rude. How rude. That's the rudest robot that's ever existed. Well, that was not great. I was bringing the Rex. I think I'm in a very bad situation here. I think I'm in a really bad situation here. Alright, dear teammates. We need to do something, and we need to do it now. Oh, this is horrible. Ah. Oh man. All right. I think that was it. Minnow says, trust me, being extremely funny is a curse. What do I think about Mender with Mirrex and Elox? I think Mender is a little bit on the weak side, unfortunately. I mean, those weapons are great, but Mender is not really that wonderful sometimes. All right, good job, guys. We tried. We did our best. All right, we got a Masters. Patron's a Masters player. Let's check out his hanger. All right, so is that what you're playing? Lots of under-leveled stuff, huh? So you got two Mark II Amets and some lower level stuff. Good game, good game. All right, Loki, what's your player ID, buddy? I'll pick you up for the next game. I mean, honestly, you know, you got to use what you got sometimes, and if you can have fun, that's all that matters, right? Good game, good game. All right, so each person, I'm going to play one game with them, so Loki's next. All right, so what did you buy? Another Cossack? Did you get a Destrier or a Cossack, Darth? I think they start you off. Do they start you off with a Destrier or a Cossack? I think they start you off with a Destrier. So now you got the Destrier and the Cossack. All right. But I will say this, use your resources in the game wisely, Darth, because it's really easy to waste them on stuff. But this game takes a lot of grinding or a lot of spending to get anywhere, just so you know. I would try not to dump too many resources into your robots and weapons until you start getting some that are actually good. The Punisher, all right, the Punisher T weapons, they're cheaper to upgrade than anything in the game for the most part, and they're actually pretty good. So those are the weapons I recommend all new players upgrading Punisher and Punisher T's for everything, just because they work well and they're dirt cheap to upgrade. Those are medium and light weapons. Now, when it comes to a heavy weapon, that's a little bit harder to get a good heavy weapon as a new player, but Punisher and Punisher Ts are excellent. Like, I would play them all the time if they didn't have a 10-second reload. I mean, as a new player, that's fine, but that's the only thing holding those back. I mean, they're just as good as anything else if you take that 10-second reload out of the equation. A lot of newer weapons have like a 5-second reload or something, so if they would buff those and give those a better reload time, they would still be one of the better weapons in the game, in my opinion. But when I first started playing this game, I was probably playing 2 or 3 games a day. And I bet it took me like 2 years to build a nice hangar and get up into Champion League. Basically, I would go to work. I would sit there and wait to clock in and play a game of War Robots. On my lunch break, I would play a game of War Robots, I was just kind of playing a game here and there as I had time for the first couple of years I played this. And it probably did take me like 2+ years to move up to Champion League and build a decent hangar with very like casual gameplay. I will say though, I enjoyed every little bit of it. There's nothing wrong with being in the lower leagues, just so you guys know. It's way more relaxed and probably easy going compared to like being in Champion where everything's just crazy. Champion League is kind of redonkulous, honestly. I've got an account in Silver League. I don't really ever play it. I used it for a couple of videos, but I got a Silver League account on Steam. And honestly, sometimes it's more fun than playing this account because everything's a lot more laid back in Silver League. Pepsi lost 2 accounts? That would suck to lose an account for whatever reason. Get out of here, you little guy. Remember, my weapons go right through your shield, sir, and you can't do anything about it. Where'd he go? He teleported. I guess he can do something about it. Run away. Targeting system, please pick a target and stick with it, thank you. It keeps playing Presto Changeo over here, and I don't like that. Rez says, I don't know, Danny, there are so many cheaters, I can tell you what reality would be like. There are a lot of cheaters, but I don't quite understand your comment. There are definitely a lot of cheaters, and they suck. Cheaters are turd tacos, in my opinion. I do not like them at all. Bam! That did nothing. That is not the person I wanted to pick up. Bam! Aw, crap. This is not what I wanted. Please stop that. No! Boom. I think I need some help. I'm stuck on something, guys. Man, luchadors are definitely strong. Yeah, this is why if I put on a different set of weapons on this Titan, I'm telling you, it would be way better. These weapons aren't really ideal. If I had the Vizier weapons on here, I would be what is happening? Alright, that guy was doing some weird stuff. Somebody hit him with a shield breaker. There we go. Oh, maybe not. I thought his shield went down. Yeah, we got a kill. Alright, let's see if we can time that. Oh man, I missed it by a split second. Where'd he go? He teleported. Oh, there he is. Stop that, little dude. Yeah, I wish people would not cheat. I mean, honestly, cheating is not doing the right thing. Cheaters are doing something that's considered to be very dishonorable. I wish they would stop. You know, no matter what it is, somebody's got to do something to ruin it. If you've noticed that, somebody's always going to do something they shouldn't be doing just to ruin everything. Unidentified, yeah, lantern. I mean, the bedware is a cool Titan, but lanterns are nice weapons for sure. Alright, good game, good game. That was fun. Loki came in first place. Loki stole my first place, guys. Alright, we did it. Good stuff, my man. I'm sorry to kick you out, but I gotta pull in the next player. So awesome game, Loki. Alright, this is Shadow Sonic, guys and gals. Shadow Sonic. PWR, I'm doing good, my friend. How about yourself? Rez says, yes, everywhere these days, those people would need to find some sort of morals. Yeah, you know, I got a feeling most of the hackers are probably the younger generation. The younger generation seems to look at things very differently than people who are a little older or whatever, you know. They kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but they just kind of, I don't know what the right word is. Alright, here we go. What's up, Mailman? How's your day going? Groom says, cheating is normal, games are bad, but if an extreme extermination only, they are not that bad. Are you saying people in extermination cheating is not bad? I mean, it's still cheating. I don't, you know, if somebody's playing against a computer and they're using something to cheat against the computer, that doesn't actually bother me. But when you're doing it against like real live players, you know, you're taking the fun out of somebody's day. You're ruining somebody's good time. I mean, it's really, I mean, it's definitely worse than this, but it's still kind of like those scammers that call you up and they try and get you to, oh, you know, you owe us $5,000 for this thing here, but, you know, of course, they don't really owe it. And they say, go buy a Google Play card or whatever it is, and those people that rip you off, I mean, somebody cheating on a game really isn't that much different. It's not as severe as what those call center scammers are doing, but it's really not that much different. It's still the same principle. You're still doing something wrong. You're still ruining somebody's good time or somebody's day or somebody's fun. It's not okay. But so many people seem to think it is, and they make up dumb excuses as to why it's justified that they're doing it. And you know, two wrongs don't make a right, guys. You can either do the right thing or the wrong thing, and so many people choose to do the wrong thing these days. It's terrible. Not even just in games, but just life in general. So many people are not, if you're not a part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Think about that. That's a very true statement. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And there's a lot of people out there these days on these games and just in real life that are they're a problem and they don't even realize it and they think it's okay what they're doing. But, the world is a messed up place because people aren't really doing things correctly. If people were all decent humans, we wouldn't be over there blowing each other up and killing each other and stabbing each other in the back, and things would be very different if people did things differently. I mean, the world might be a nice place to live in if people weren't terrible all the time. I mean, there's probably just as many good people out there as bad people, but the bad people ruin everything for everybody else. Even like what's going on in the world right now, I mean, there's a very small percentage of people who are calling the shots that control the governments of the world. And that probably not even 1% of the population. That's probably like 0.00001% of the population are causing so many problems for 99.9999% of all the people out there. It's crazy that just a couple of people can cause so much chaos and destruction in the world. So even a very small amount of people doing things can cause major problems. You know what I mean? I just wish things, I just wish people would learn to do the right thing in life, learn to work together, learn how to treat each other, learn that it's okay to have disagreements. Just because somebody looks at things differently than you doesn't mean they're wrong necessarily. I mean, there's definitely right and wrongs in life, but just because I like pink and you like orange doesn't mean that we should fight or argue, I mean, there's definitely things that you might need to fight for in life, but if everything was the way it should be, you wouldn't have to. Everybody would just be decent people, and everything would be so much better for everybody. Alright, who's next? Anyways, I'll stop ranting. But if everybody viewed things like I did, I think the world would be a much better place, because people would be more like better. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm the world's greatest person or anything, but I always try to do what I think's the right thing. I mean, there may be occasions where, I don't, but nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Sometimes people mess up, or sometimes you say something that you shouldn't, but for the most part, though, I truly believe that probably 90% of the time I'm doing my best to do the right thing in life, whether it's whatever it is, Like, if I were filthy, stinking rich, I would make sure I went out of my way to make sure hungry kids had food and stuff like that. I wouldn't go out and buy Ferraris and mansions. I would try to help a lot of people out with that. I mean, maybe, I don't know for sure, but that's what I'd like to think I would do if I were a super rich person. All right, good game, guys and gals. Good game, good game. We lost, but you know what happens. All right, so Spaz is a Masters there. Not Spaz, I'm sorry. That's the clan. Bunch of Mark II stuff. A little under-leveled for champion gameplay, but nice overall hanger. All right, good game, good game. All right, who's next? Anybody else want in? Let's find out. Mino says, yeah, pay to win sucks, but cheaters ruin the game. Yeah, pay to win does suck, but, you know. Have I tried the new flamethrowers on my Revenant? Yes. I've tried those new flamethrowers on most robots that I play, and they're freaking good. Alright, unidentified, I need to be able to copy and paste an entire ID. It doesn't work here on this to do. Alright, there we got somebody. Copy. Alright, Shadow, good game, my man. Good game. Alright, I'm going to grab the next player. I feel bad kicking people out, but one game per person, guys. One game per person. Alright. Kimple 80 is next. Actually, let's look at their... Oh my goodness gracious. We got a gold 3 player. Alright. Seraph, Typhon, Sword, Ravena, Teth, and a Bjorn Titan. Alright. Here we go. This is going to be a fun battle. I hope you're ready for this. Midnight, what's up, buddy? Edward says, cheaters and bad teammates ruin the game. I'd rather deal with bad teammates than cheaters, though, I think. Alright. Let's go do it to it. I think I'm going to go back this way. This may be a mistake, but something tells me this seems like a really good move right now. They weren't expecting me to jump over here, I don't think. Alright, I need to knock down his defense system and his shield really quick. I don't know if these weapons will be able to do it or not. I hope so. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? There he is. Alright, we got that guy. Good stuff, good stuff. So we got control over those 2 beacons. Bam! Take that, sir. Stopped you right in your tracks. Haha. Ouch! My face! That was not very nice of you. Alright, dear teammates, I think we need some help over here. Come on, get him. He's almost dead. Sweet. Alright, that guy died. Edward says gold will get destroyed in Champion League. More than likely, yeah. Definitely gold is going to have a hard time in Champion. Champion is brutal. Champion is definitely brutal. Especially if you're under leveled. I mean, the stuff the people have in Champion is nuts. I mean, even maxed out meta has a hard time with some of these people, man. I will say this, though. I mean, if you're on a really... Dude, what are you doing? What was that? Hold on a second. Where did my railgun go? What in the heck? He flew all the way over there. Take that, sir. How did he survive? Oh, he died. That was a lag kill. Lag kill. Bam. Alright, that should have done way more damage to that guy. Alright, there's a Mauler. He's coming right after me, too. Look at that. Dude. Dude. That was not cool, man. Why'd you do that, man? All right. Hey, Novak, what's up, my man? Today we had punctures? What do you mean? I don't quite follow. If I miss anybody's comments, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it's not easy to play a game and read and talk and everything else all at the same time. All right. Oh, man. We're doing good. I think after this game, we're going to give away a couple of items. Oh, there's only one person left on the enemy team. Oh, Nightbot deleted somebody. I'm not sure why, but... Oh, you said a bad word. Yeah, if you say bad words, Nightbot will get you. Bad words. Please say nice words like puppy dogs and pillowcases. I don't know. Pillowcases. Alrighty. Sorry you're new. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, let me get this thing ready to go. So we're going to give out a couple of the new weapons. So bottom line is, who wants to win? Who wants to win a weapon? If you want to win a weapon, say me, and we'll have Nightbot pick somebody. All right. Now remember, if you've already received one, you cannot win a second one. Unfortunately, it's not possible. It's just not available that way, unfortunately. Google Sheets. Let me get the winner's sheet open. Now, if you do win, you've got like 1 minute to respond. If it takes more than 1 minute, I'm going to re-roll because sometimes people switching back and forth between YouTube accounts and do all kinds of unfair crap, so. Alright, so Nightbot is about to grab somebody, guys and gals. Nightbot's going to grab somebody. Alright, yeah, Legend, just say it one time, my man. One time is all you need. Saying me 9,000 times is not going to help you out. Alright, here we go. We are going to choose a winner. Minnow. Alright, Minnow's the winner. Winner, as long as you haven't got one already, give me your 6-digit player ID, my man. And I will get you on the winners list. Congratulations. Alright, there's his ID. Let me copy that. Alright, we got you on the list. Doesn't look like you've got one already, so that's awesome. Alright, that is a, I don't know, a weapon. It's a Fahrenheit weapon. Alright, we're going to give away another one. Alright, Nightbot's going to grab another winner. If you're chosen to win, you have 1 minute to respond, or you will be disqualified, because that's to help prevent people from manipulating the system. Alright, we're going to re-roll. Next winner is Black Shadow, WR. Black Shadow, what is your 6-digit in-game player ID? Remember, you got 1 minute to respond, and let me know that, at least let me know that you're here. Alright, he's here. Perfect. Yes, you. You. Yes. Yes, you. All I need is your 6-digit in-game player. Oh, there it is. I will get you on the list. I'll send these out after the live stream ends, guys and gals. Alright, we're going to do one more. So Nightbot's going to grab one more person. And congratulations, Mr. or Mrs. Black Shadow. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you're Mr. or Mrs. But either way, congratulations. We're going to give away one more. So Nightbot is going to grab somebody. Alright, here we go. Bam! Legends of Tron. Legends of Tron appears to be the winner. Alrighty. Congratulations. We're just waiting for your response and your player ID. All right. Legends, are you still here? I definitely hope so. We're almost at 1 minute. Oh, he was spamming? Maybe it did time him out. I'm not sure. Oh, it did time him out. Wait. Artemis timed him out, I think. Artemis, how long did you time him out for, my friend? Well, 5 minutes. All right. Unfortunately, we're gonna re-roll, I guess. That kind of sucks, but all right. So we got Brandon Liu 6345. Artemis, how you been doing, my man? I hope all is well. All right. Brandon Lau or Brandon Liu? I'm not really sure which one. But yeah, there's no reason to spam these things. All right, so Brandon, we no longer need to know if you're on Android or iOS or whatever. I got your ID on the list. So since they went full cross-platform, now we're all pretty much all the general platform. So everybody's considered to be the same platform now. The reason we used to ask for that in the past was sometimes you would have like maybe an Android and an iOS player with the same ID, but they went in there and they changed any of the duplicate IDs. Ah, man, I'm sorry to hear your health is getting kind of crappy, my man. That sucks, actually. But yeah, stress makes everything worse. I got a brain MRI recently, and they found I had some brain lesions. So I think my autoimmune issues are getting worse. So it's not fun having health problems, unfortunately. It is not fun at all having health problems. They're terrible. All right, so we're going to go somebody who wants to play. All right, Legend. Put his ID in there. All right, how about this? Who would like to be in the next game? All right. All right, Minnow, put his in first. I'm going to grab Minnow's for the next game. Artemis, I will grab you for the one after. So, Artemis, you're locked in for the next one. I was kicked out of the squad. Who kicked me out of my own squad? Holy crap sandwiches, man. That was rude. Did I kick myself out? I'm not sure. All right. What the crap? All right, here we go. Let's go do it to it. So yeah, we probably got time for about 2 more games. So yeah, anybody who's won, I got your player IDs on the list. And when the stream is over, I will send those out. But yeah, stress is definitely not fun, my man. It definitely makes things worse. Definitely. I think they say stress will kill you faster than anything else. So I used to be a lot more stressed out than I currently am. Like, I don't know, man. I changed my diet. And things changed drastically as far as like the level of stress and anxiety and stuff I have. Like first I went on a gluten-free diet once they found out I had celiac disease, and then I went on a diet later. Well, first off, the gluten-free diet improved things a lot, but not everything. And then I went on a no sugar, no carb diet, and man, that made things even better. Neither one's really been like a huge help with the autoimmune issues, but for a lot of things like my overall mood and stress levels and anxiety levels and stuff, it actually helped a lot with that stuff. So I mean, what you eat can make a big difference. I mean, I don't think it's gonna work miracles like some people claim, but I think it can definitely help. Like, a lot of people go on the carnivore diet and they claim it's gonna cure every problem ever known to man, which I don't think it does. Maybe for some people, but I think it can help. But I don't think it's what a lot of people make it out to be, honestly. Oh man, I didn't get my kill. He flew away and they stomped my face. Alright. Hey, who did that? I just spawned on and that guy's like trying to shoot me. And he's got a shield breaker on top of it. How rude. How rude. Midnight, stop drinking sodas. I'll tell you what, man, sugar is bad for you. I'm to the point where if I read the back of a label and it's got 1 million ingredients, I'm like, nope. I try to find really clean food. Like even if I buy like a pound of beef, I make sure there's no added ingredients. I want it to be 100% beef. If it says natural flavoring, I usually don't buy it. Like, I'm really picky right now about what I put in my body because I got so many health problems. I'm hoping maybe my diet will help with some of it. So, like, for example, though, if I have a cheat day and I do eat something that turns into sugar, the next day, man, my joints hurt so bad, like my hands, oh man. So the no sugar thing definitely helps with a lot of inflammation and pain, but again, you know, I think a diet can only do so much. Artemis, I don't know, dude. I was trying to copy. I think it removed you when I was trying to copy your player ID. Oh man, I had to click on your player ID 15 times to copy it. Something must have happened. I'll add you back as moderator. Hold on. Good old YouTube, man. They make everything a pain in the butt. They make it a big old butt pain. But yeah, when the game's over, I'll fix that and I'll invite you to the next game. Oh boy, there's too many of them shooting me right now. Ouch. Actually, I'll fix that now. Add moderator. There we go. Hopefully the copy and paste worked, because if I have to do it again, who knows what might happen. For the copy, it should still be copied for to add you to the next game, I hope. I don't know how long that saves for, actually. What do you mean Nightbot keeps spamming? Nightbot's set up to say something once every like 15 minutes, so I don't think he's spamming. Alright, you sent a friend request to BR. Man, this is brutal. These weapons aren't very good at damaging Titans. Stop flashing turd taco. Bam. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, good robots with subpar weapons, you know, it works. I mean, you either need to have good robots with decent weapons or decent robots with good weapons. Hopefully I said that correctly. Darth12 Bacon Games, awesome, my man. Darth just downloaded the game, everybody. Darth plays the... Oh my god. I have another YouTube channel for another game. So Darth is from that channel. And then he's been coming over here. And now he's got the war robots. Uh-oh. Hey man, stop that. Don't shake me, sir. That's not nice. Oh, what the crap? Man, where's my teammates at? I'm over here all by myself, like they're shaking me around. Oh crap, man, there's like 94 people. Oh no! Dear team, we need some help. Problem is, there's only 3 of us left. I still think this Revenant's currently the best robot in the game. I guarantee though on the next rebalance they're probably gonna nerf it. It's too darn strong. Aw, man, they got me. I'm out of robots. Alright, good game, guys. Good game, good game. Mino is still alive. We lost. What's up, Brandon Eller? How's your day going? Avatar says, weapons do damage, not the robots. That's not exactly true. Some robots do have abilities that do damage. So some robots do damage and some weapons do damage. Well, all weapons do damage. Almost all. There's a couple of shield weapons. I guess they're not really weapons though, are they? Alright, good job to both teams. We tried, you know. We tried. That game was actually pretty brutal. But honestly, I think you can play... if you got decent robots, you can play these weapons. They're okay. They wouldn't be my first choice. Mino, I'm sorry I gotta kick you out, but... awesome game. Alright, let me grab Artemis. Alright, we got Artemis. Bam! This will probably be the last game, guys and gals. That was fun. That was really fun. Alright, last game, guys and gals. We are going to go do it to it. We are going to go do it to it. Artemis, yeah, you know, if those stupid Venseer type of weapons didn't bypass that physical shield, I think that Revenant would be unstoppable. What's going on? What did I just see happen? Something weird's happening, isn't it? No life matter. MAGA, no lives matter. Alright. That's not a good way to look at things. That guy hates everybody. Alright. He's got me EM... Wow. I'm gonna bring out the Revenant. What the crap? There's no freaking way, dude. He took 90% of my health. Wait a second. He took so much health with one shot. What? Okay. Something feels extremely wrong here. I was waiting for that guy to come up here and I don't know where he got to. He disappeared somewhere. Where'd that guy go? Now let me grab this beacon. Daniel Sykes said he's probably cheating. I don't know, but it doesn't feel normal. I will say that much. Feels a little bit abnormal. That guy left, alright. We need to do something here. Bam. Yeah, locked down. Oh, they got me. Alright, let's try this. It probably won't work, but bam, bam. Ooh, we got one. Run away! Thanks a lot, targeting system. Oh, yes! Smushed them. As long as you can stay away from the enemies, this Titan's pretty sweet. Issue is, that's sometimes easier said than done. Targeting malfunction sucks, man. That robbed the kill from me. I don't like it. I'm targeting malfunctioned again. What is all that? What are those squiggly lines all over the place? Bam! Thanks, buddy. He says Danny Lightning for president. Thank you so much for the donation. You are awesome. Wait, how did I just get the Titan Slayer? Now that's a delay right there. That is a big delay. Wait, Nodens is more buff than the gym guy on Saturday? What? Nodens is a cool Titan. It's not exactly a strong Titan, but well, the ultimate one is. The ultimate Nodens is probably the biggest beast in War Robots right now. The regular one's really, really nice, but that was a bad. There we go. Almost had him. My mothership finished him off. Bam! See, when you're on a really good team, the game becomes about 1,000,000 times easier. Oh, I did not time that well. Life is good when your team is good. Even a squishy Titan like this can do really well when you have a team that's performing good. I mean, that was a really good run with that old Titan. Yeah, Mino, thank you so much, buddy. I wish I had more. I wish it were. I need another pair of eyeballs so I can read all the comments and play at the same time. I need more eyeballs, or maybe I can grow a second head. I don't know. That might not be too bad. Alright, we did very good on this game. Yeah, I don't like the reload. Like, one major issue I have with most weapons, if they have a long reload, is I don't like the reload. I mean, honestly, if it's more than like a 5-second reload, that's too long. I mean, some weapons I can deal with a 10-second reload, but any longer than that is way too much. Up Tekken says, imagine Danny is a sultan wearing those big hats. I like hats, but I don't know if I really like big hats. I like nice form-fitting hats. All right, good job, good job. All right, Artemis had 14 million damage. This guy had 13. I had 10. What in the world? 31 million damage. $31 million damage? That's insane. Artemis says, with cheats and ultimate notions, it's easy to do. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you should be able to get 15 to 20 million almost every game with an ultimate Nodens, but 30, that's a really high number. I'm not sure who it was, but it did feel like somebody on the enemy team was cheating, so. It did feel like somebody was cheating. Alright, we got Artemis with a Ultimate Ao Ming, Amit Rex, Pathfinder, Fenrir, Mark III, Thingy Dingy, Ultimate Guy, and a Leo in that hanger. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's got a Princeps. Boo. Hey man, you don't got no weapon. Where's your weapons, man? Your weapons fell off. Alright, that was a fun game. All of his weapons just fell off of his robots. That was a really good game, my man. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, unfortunately, I think that's our stream time for the day. Whoever won the giveaway after the stream ends, I will be sending out those prizes. But yeah, that was fun. Our team actually, I'm pretty sure there was somebody cheating on the other team, so I think we did quite well for considering. But yeah, that was fun. Elder Man, what's up, my man? How can you cheat in those games? I wonder how. I couldn't tell you. I think most people buy the cheats from somebody. I don't know how it works or how you do it, but whatever it is, I do not appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. Legend says, what about me, Danny Lightning? Well, Either one of two things is going to happen, Legend. Either you get really lucky and in a few minutes a prize will show up in your hangar, or it won't. um, I'm making it suspenseful for him here. He's probably like, oh crap, I don't know if I'm gonna win or not. He's probably freaking out. He's freaking out. He's like, I won, but am I gonna get it since I spammed? Legend, I will send you the prize, buddy. I was able to get your ID, so. But yeah, just don't go to a live stream and spam like that. I'll be nice and send you the prize, so. Nobody likes spamming. Like if we're doing the one where you have to guess the number, it's okay to spam for that, but what we're doing here, all you got to do is say something once and, you know, that's it, you're entered. Saying something 900 times doesn't actually give you a better chance, so. Anyways, guys and gals, thanks for coming out to my live stream. I will be sending out the prizes to the winners in just a couple of minutes. My guess is it probably takes anywhere, it might take 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 10 minutes for those to show up. So after the stream ends, give me like 10 minutes to get them all sent, and then, so you should probably see it within the next 10 to 30 minutes if you won something. As long as you gave me the right player ID. If anybody gave me the wrong player ID, then you're screwed. But if you gave me the right one, then those prizes will be coming. All right, thanks everybody. Artemis, man, good seeing you again, buddy. Yeah. I was gonna say something, then I lost my train of thought. That's been happening to me a lot lately. Crap sandwiches. All right, we'll be back with some more videos and giveaways and all kinds of stuff. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you might want to do so. If not, that's okay, I suppose. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye! All right, time to send out them prizes. Hurts to move. All right, where's the thing at? I've lost the thing. I can't find my thing. Ah. I can't find my thing. Where is it? That's not the thing. Son of a butt. There we go. All right, let me close that.